The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So Jones hit and the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. On the return, here's Gary Brightwell. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Dancing to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he'll look downfield for Waller. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, 68 yards. And the the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost...
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To the air again, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and all the way in.